Hey guys, I'm Reginald Duck back here today trying something different. I've got a Madolche combo tutorial because I did a deck profile for it yesterday. I'd like to show some of the main combos for the deck. Not really done this before, but I'm hoping it goes well. Guys, when I was editing this video I realised that the entire time I was putting the field spell Madolche Chateau actually out of frame. But yeah, so every time I'm playing there it is actually there. I just placed it right out of frame. Sorry guys. So this is the main combo for the deck. All it requires is a Madolche Madolche. So this is a 1-card OTK. So I've just got the other 5 cards as general non-combo pieces to show you that you don't really need them. So you start off by normal summoning the Madolche Madolche and use its effect. You add the Pet Incessor. An effect of Pet Incessor you can special summon it because it's got no monsters in grave. And then it special summons a Madolche from deck. So you get the Pudincess. And then you overlay these two, because this becomes level 4, into the Glass Souffle. Use the effect of Glass Souffle targeting itself to make itself unaffected for the turn, and you have to detach the Pet Incessor. Then you overlay this into the Pudincess Chocoala mode. Effect of this, you can put one back into the deck, and then detach one, and then special summon one from the deck. So you grab yourself the Angeli. And then use the Angeli effect. You summon the Hoot Cake, and then Hoot Cake you banish the Glass Souffle to summon the first Messenger Gelato, which will then add you Chateau because it was special summoned while you control a beast type monster. So you activate the Chateau, this goes back to deck, and because another one went back to deck you can use this again to special summon another card from deck. So you summon the Messenger Gelato again, this time adding Ticket. So you add the Madolche Ticket, you activate it straight away so you don't forget. Overlay these two to make a tiramisu, and then you can use this effect, put these two back in hand or back in deck, it's really up to you at this point, and then you shuffle back 2 opponent's cards, and then effective ticket, because they went back, you get to summon from deck. So you summon the Messenger Gelato again. Effective Messenger Gelato, you can add the Salon, because it's the only one you've not got, so you might as well. And then you can make another tiramisu, and then so you've got materials for it. You link off these two that you've already used into the fresh Sis start. Then you can shuffle back 2 more of your opponent's cards by shuffling back this and this, and then you can rank these 2 up into the Chocoala modes. And then you've cleared 4 of your opponent's cards, you've only used 1 card from your hand, and that's 8,000 damage because of the field spell. So now this is the second combo, again a 1-card OTK, so again same 5 cards are just blank cards that you don't really need for the combo. So then you start off with the Pet Incessor this time, in case you've not drawn the Madolche. So you special summon it, like before, you summon the Pudincess from the deck. The combo is very similar, but it just requires a few different plays. So again, you detach, make this unaffected, rank it up into this, and then put this back with its own effect and procs its other effect to summon from the deck. You get the Angeli into Hoot Cake banish Glass Souffle, summon Messenger Gelato add Chateau. Activate Chateau, put back the Angeli, effect of this, again summon a Messenger Gelato, again add the Ticket. So the reason this is different is it leaves you with 1 less monster because you didn't start with the Madolche, so you need to get that extra monster back so you can make your second tiramisu. So you activate the Ticket, you overlay these 2 into the first tiramisu and use its effect. It's important now, if you've got no other Madolches in hand, to put these 2 back in hand instead of putting them back in deck. And then Ticket activates and you summon another Messenger Gelato. And then effect of this, you add the Salon again. And now, because you've not normal summoned, you can just normal summon the Messenger Gelato, and then it gives you your access to this second tiramisu. And then same again from here, you link off these 2, you make the fresh Sis start, you can spin 2 more cards, and then again 8,000 damage again. So that's the second combo. So guys, for this third combo you can use the Angeli. This is also a 1-card combo. I said in my deck profile that it wasn't, but since then I've actually worked out it is. So these are your same 5 cards again. So I'll just put them to the side. So you start off with your Angeli, you tribute it, and you summon the Petting Cessor, which gets its effect when special summoned to summon the Pudding Cess from the deck. And then you overlay these two and summon the Glass Souffle. And then effective this, you detach the Petting Cessor to make the Glass Souffle unaffected. And you rank it up into the Chocoala mode. Using its effect, you put back the Petting Cessor and then use the effect of this to detach the Glass Souffle. And then you'd summon the Hoot Cake from the deck. And Hoot Cake's effect, you can banish the Glass Souffle to summon your first Messengelato. For this combo you will need all 3 Messengelatos, so bear that in mind. So then you use this and add the Chateau first. You activate Madolche Chateau, putting back the Angeli, then effective the Chocoala mode, you detach the Pudding Cess and then you summon out another Messengelato. Effective Messengelato this time, you add a ticket to your hand. So then you activate ticket, you overlay the 2 Messengelatos for your first Tiramisu, then you detach, and then you spin your opponent's cards, put these 2 back in your hand. It's really important to go back to hand because otherwise you'll be 1 body short. And then effective ticket, you special summon the 3rd Messengelato from deck. So then with that you add the Madolche Salon, which is a really good card for the deck. Then you activate Salon, which will grant you an additional normal summon. So you normal summon the Messengelato. You can link off these 2 now to make a fresh Sistart, overlay these 2 to make another Tiramisu, spin 2 more of your opponent's cards, and then, same as before, upgrade them both to Chocoala mode, and that's 8,000 damage, all off 1 card. The combo you can do, if you open these 2, you can then use your normal summon to sphere mode your opponent's board, get rid of all those negates, whatever, and then you can do your normal Petting Cessor combo, which you only need 1 normal summon for, and by that point you'll have already grabbed your Salon, so that's really good. Or if you open the sphere mode and a Magdalene and a Salon, you can also do the full combo and get game, as well as being able to shuffle away this because Tiramisu doesn't target. So for this combo, I'm not showing an OTK, I'm showing what you can do if you have to play Dark Ruler no more, because sometimes the decks are just, the boards are too good, you want to have to just break it with this, and then it gives you a much easier time, you're not playing through multiple negations on the field. So you activate your Dark Ruler, you normal summon the Magdalene, then use the effect to summon the Petting Cessor to search the Petting Cessor, which summons itself, and then summons the Pudding Cess from deck. Then you overlay these 2 into your Glass Souffle, and you detach, make itself unaffected, get rid of 2 resources in your opponent's graveyard, just gives you an easier time next turn because you've got less cards to play with. And then you upgrade it into the Pudding Cess Chocoala mode, use its effect to put back Petting Cessor, and then detach, it'll summon the Angeli from deck. Angeli tribute itself, summon Hoot Cake. And then Hoot Cake, banish Glass Souffle, summon Messengelato, which will add Chateau to hand. Then you activate Chateau, putting back the Angeli, which will then trigger the Chocoala mode again. So you detach again, summoning out another Messengelato, which will add Ticket to the hand. And then you activate Ticket, you overlay these 2, you make Tiramisu, which then you detach. You can spin 2 problem cards from your opponent's field. So then you use the effect of Ticket, obviously the Tiramisu puts these back. Then use the effect of Ticket to summon out another Messengelato, adding the Salon. So you activate the Salon, you overlay these 2 into the second Glass Souffle. It's really important to have interaction in your opponent's turn, so that's where this comes in. Then you link these 2 into the fresh Sistart, So now you can enter your battle phase to get rid of any extra, cards you couldn't spin with this because you've only cleared 2 cards from their field. If this isn't big enough, you can always make this. Remember, these all gain 500. So if you needed to, you could also summon this in attack to get rid of more monsters. But if not, I just like to summon it like that. And then you can pass your turn to your opponent. They can destroy your spells and traps. And then, quick effect, you can detach to make one of your cards unaffected. And then it will shuffle back into the deck 2 of their cards in graveyard. So that's really good. And it puts you in a really good position for next turn because you've unset their graveyard, you've broken the board, and you've got all these monsters ready to combo off next turn. Guys, this has been my Madolche combo tutorial. Hope it's been helpful. Thanks for watching.